Okay, well, let's begin here. I'm just going to tweak one thing. All right, let's begin here now by bringing our energy inwards and bringing our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. And we'll just feel this cool air coming in and warm air flowing out. And we'll just be with that breath for a few moments. And you may begin to observe that as you sit with the breath, it begins to slow down. And you may begin to notice pauses between the breaths. And we are going to dedicate this session on remaining focused on the breath. The breath is something that usually goes on unconsciously, and we're going to devote this session to working consciously with the breath. So we're bringing unconscious activities into our conscious awareness. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this work, you can do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's begin by doing a few rounds of the alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to take the right hand and bring the first and middle fingers down and use the thumb and ring and pinky fingers to cover alternate nostrils. So we're going to begin by covering the right nostril with the thumb and exhaling through the left. Allow air to flow back in through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Release the right nostril, cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale back through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale back through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. And continue at your own pace without me talking. Experiment with pauses at the point between the eyebrows and at the bottom of the exhalation. And stop the practice. Just sit for a minute, enjoying just a few moments of not doing any practice. And now we're going to bring our awareness back to the base of the skull. And we're going to envision our breath. We're going to envision an exhalation of the breath down the left side of the spine, through the neck, all the way down to the upper back, mid back, lower back, all the way down to the base of the spine. And then inhale all the way back up the left side of the spine, back to that point at the base of the neck. And I'll just point to where that is on myself, where we're visualizing right here. You might want to just touch that point just to help with that visualization. So and you can also touch the base of your sacrum, just kind of visualizing what we're doing. So when we're paused back at the base of the skull, we're going to exhale down the right side of the spine in our minds, as if we're envisioning that exhalation going straight down the right side of the spine to the base of the spine. Inhale way back up the right side of the spine, low back, mid back, upper back to the base of the skull. Pause. Exhale down the left side of the spine. All the way to the base of the sacrum. Pause. Inhale back up the left side of the spine, all the way to the base of the skull. Pause. Exhale down the right side of the spine, all the way to the base of the sacrum. Pause. And continue this practice at your own pace, without me talking, and pausing for as long as you feel comfortable. You can allow the pause, you can expand into the pause and relax into the pause, but as soon as your body prompts you to breathe, please resume the breath. There's no strain in this practice. It should be effortless. And stop the practice. Just sit for a moment. And now let's do a few rounds of the cobra breathing. So we're going to inhale through the nose, leaning back, open up the throat. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. And one more time, inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. And stop the practice. Well, I'll just sit here for a moment. And now we're going to do, for our next practice, we're going to do a variation on the alternate nostril breath. Again, we're going to use this first finger and middle finger, bring this down, thumb, ring, and pinky fingers. We're going to, I'll just go through the steps for this next alternate practice. So we're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, inhale through the right. Envision that air coming up to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale from that point between the eyebrows out the left side of the nostril. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale from the point between the eyebrows through the left nostril. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. And everyone now continue at your own pace. You are inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhaling right, exhaling left. And experience pauses at your own pace. Pause between the breaths for as long or as short as you feel comfortable. And stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment. Bring your awareness back to that point at the base of the skull, middle of the skull, at the top of the spine, base of the skull, where the neck meets the skull. And we're going to do the same practice, but with visualizing it going up and down each side of the spine. So we're going to exhale from that point at the base of the skull all the way down the left side of the spine to the base of the sacrum. We're going to inhale back up the right side of the spine all the way to the base of the skull. Pause. Exhale down the left side of the spine all the way to the base of the sacrum. Pause. Inhale from the base of the sacrum all the way to the base of the skull. Pause. And now continue this visualization breathing practice at your own pace. You're exhaling, visualizing the air going down the left side of the spine. Inhaling, visualizing the air going up the right side of the spine. It's pausing at the base of the skull and the tip of the sacrum. Everyone now experiment with this at your own pace and explore the pauses at each end of the spine. And stop the practice. Just experience a few moments in the stillness. And now let's do a few rounds of cobra breathing again. Inhaling through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. One more time. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. And just again, stop that practice and just sit for a few moments. And for the last practice, let's do a few rounds of our complete yogic breath. So again, we'll remind ourselves of the 3 sections. Abdomen is here. Feel the abdomen rising and falling under your hands. Place your hands on your abdomen. Chest here. Feel the chest rising and falling. Fingertips here at the collarbones. Feel the collarbones rising and falling under your fingertips. And now we're going to bring all 3 parts together. So we're going to bring the thumb onto the palm gently. Roll the fingers over. Make sure you're not clenching. Make sure all this is relaxed. Bring the hands here. Make sure your elbows are relaxed. Relax the face. And now we're going to make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Now we're going to bring all 3 parts together. We're going to inhale, expand the abdomen. Excuse me. Expand the abdomen. Expand the chest. Raise up the shoulder blades. Pause. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades. Pull in the chest. Pull in the abdomen. Pause. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the shoulder blades. Pause. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Pause. And everyone now continue this at your own pace. And you can pause, you can allow the pauses to expand as long as you're comfortable with a natural suspension of the breath. It is different from holding the breath. As soon as you feel like you're holding the breath, allow yourself to breathe. Okay, everybody now continue at your own pace without me talking. And stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment. And thank you very much for joining me.